she came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Mission active. Welcome back to How to Hit a Man. I'm BurningDogFace, and we've got a great white shark in our sights. The last of the partners. Once Carlisle's gone, it will be just the Constant in control of the fucking criminal empire of the world. For Justin's sake, I'll mention that cutscene was titled End of the Line. Sorry about that. Shout out to Elthwar, who says, based on what I could figure out, it seems like the storm is based on a timer. It occurs after an hour on the map by users, and after a target or two, this was left unclear, is killed. The Constant was a very clever person, but he was gambling a lot on being able to escape capture, and that loyalists to the partners wouldn't be able to reach him. We'll see how that holds up, because as said before, no one is untouchable. It's very therapeutic these days, I gotta say. Holy fuck. Okay, brace yourselves, because we're going to read up on the file on someone who has been presented to us as the queen bitch of the universe. Alexa Carlisle. The Carlisle family is of ancient English origin. Their earliest known ancestor was knighted during the War of the Roses, and for centuries the Carlisles lived a comfortable but quiet existence among the rural nobility, far removed from the halls of power. This all changed in the 1850s, when the shrewd and enterprising Ichabod Carlisle turned a fortune in the Second Opium War, and subsequently established a global business empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. I guess they're just going to keep doing that, huh? They maintained strong ties to the crown, securing lucrative contracts throughout the yet powerful British Empire. During the 20th century, the Carlisles invested heavily in transportation and broadcasting, and to this day, the Carlisle Group manages a diverse portfolio of shipping and logistics companies, airlines, newspapers, and cable networks such as GNN. Huh. Well, you know, spreads out her assets so that she doesn't get taken out by any one surprise, so that's pretty good. I guess. In the aftermath of World War II, Thomas Alexander Carlyle saw an opportunity to take unprecedented control of the flailing global markets. Approaching the heirs to the Stuyvesant and Ingram empires, both college fraternity brothers, Thomas proposed pooling their already vast assets and resources and establishing the corporate superstructure that would henceforth be known as Providence. Ever since, the Carlyles have retreated from public view, and few outside the English aristocracy recognize the name. The family is immensely wealthy, but their true currency is influence. In recent decades, the Carlyles have been investing heavily in technology companies, playing a large but unseen role in the rise of social media and the post-truth era. That was your fault? Oh, so unwise. Thus, crucial Providence assets such as EtherCorp, biotech, Kronstadt Industries, robotics, Dynasty Global, online retail, and Quantum Leap, consumer tech, are all largely controlled by the Carlyle family. Fuck me, they really are one big umbrella. I didn't realize it was a family business. Alexa Carlisle, 75, the current head of the family, is the most senior Providence partner, and the power cabal's unofficial leader. Cold as ice and sharp as a razor, Alexa is regal, proud, and dignified, and displays the kind of blunt rudeness that only people of nobility get away with. Oh, joy. Another Athena. In her youth, Alexa was married to the aristocratic naval officer Lyndon James Whittingworth, with whom she has 3 adult children, Gregory, Edward, and Rebecca. Lyndon, by then an accomplished alcoholic, died in an automobile accident in 1978, and Alexa never remarried. A second-born child, Alexa never expected to become head of family. That responsibility would befall the firstborn son, Alexa's older brother Montgomery. Instead, graduating first in class from Cambridge, Alexa made a meteoric rise within the male-dominated shipping industry of the 1970s, determined to succeed by merit alone. But soon tragedy befell the Carlyle family, changing Alexa's trajectory forever. Her older brother Montgomery took a fatal tumble from a balcony at the Carlyle's ancestral estate, and his death hit the youngest sibling, Zachary, hard. Following a mental breakdown and institutionalization, Zachary abandoned his own promising career and shielded himself at Thornbridge Manor, where he has lived quietly as a recluse ever since. Fresh out of capable male heirs, Thomas Carlyle had no choice but to fast-track Alexa to become the new head of family, and, by extension, a future partner of Providence. Alexa took to her new apprenticeship with ruthless ambition and an uncanny knack for geopolitical manipulations, quickly becoming the key architect behind Providence's expansion into non-Western territories. She played a hand in orchestrating the War of the Falklands, in a ploy to dethrone the military junta, and along with the first constant, Janus, she shrewdly played both sides of the Cold War to Providence's advantage. In the 1960s, her father had backed an obscure Romanian research facility, the Institute for Human Betterment, which operated a cutting-edge human enhancement program, and Alexa was instrumental in turning the Institute into a proper assassination service, not to mention the eventual wipe of its subjects, a decision which would one day cost her dearly. As Thomas grew older and slowly succumbed to Alzheimer's, Alexa gained more and more responsibility. She finally assumed the position as full Providence partner in 1988. For more than 3 decades, she was secretly the most powerful woman on Earth. But now, the tectonic plates of power are shifting. Of the 3 partners, only Alexa sees the writing on the wall, realizing with a trademark lack of sentimentality that Providence is lost to the machinations of their top controller, Arthur Edwards. All that is left now is to preserve the Carlyle family legacy, and perhaps to die with dignity. Any method, any disguise. As well as find the case file. Alexa Carlisle has compiled a case file on Arthur Edwards. You need to find it. Of course, it's leather-bound. Oh, boy. Sorry about that. Let's see about planning. Oh. Well, let me guess, there's nowhere I can smuggle anything to yet. Yeah. At least they're giving me the other 3 slots, that's nice. I choose to conceal the silver baller. What's the difference between the standard one and the black lily? Huh, I guess nothing. It just looks neat. Cannot be reloaded in the field. That's right, that's why I don't like that. Oh yes, leave the coin, leave the fiber wire behind. Yeah, let's take that with us, it'll be really subtle. Mark II lockpicks. I wonder if there were Mark III items. The suit they're offering me is the classic cut long coat suit. A practical yet stylish long wool jacket in tasteful gray with matching gray pants and a dark turtleneck sweater underneath. I don't know, it just doesn't look right without a tie. Oh, by the way, I checked a thing. I guess the timeline is moving forward at a reasonable pace because that last mission took place on January 10th, 2021. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, let's stick with the suit, I suppose. Starting location, and I can only go to the main road, which says... I'm sorry, what? Director commentary? Why is that listed as a starting location? I mean, whatever, man. I guess it's the same one as the normal one, except it starts with... What's this? Why is there a fast forward thing on there? Oh! Oh, that is an interesting idea. You know, they have these time frame events where things happen. I guess the ones with the fast forward symbol on them are copies of existing starting locations, except, yeah, 47 has arrived at Thornbridge Manor by the main road after the family gathering has started. But, of course, I can only go to the main road, which is just arriving at Thornbridge Manor by the main road. All right. Bit ominous that we're taking out such a big target at the beginning of the game, but I guess they're going to save the constant for last, if I had to guess. But I'm just not sure what they're going to be doing in between. Yes, professional. Oh boy. Off to Dartmoor. I don't know if I've been to England before in this series. I can't remember.
Thornbridge Manor.
Ugh.
The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Of course, I rolled an old-timey motorcycle here. Death in the Family. Dartmoor, England. I messed that one up. So it kind of looks like a swamp. I didn't realize the landscape was so bleak. But I think I've heard of this mission. They got like a whole fucking clue thing going on with the PI. But you can, if you replace him before he gets to the door, you can become the private investigator and get full reign of every fucking thing.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame
Damn it.
Carlisle. You can go right in.
Where can I intercept him? Can I go across this water? It looks like I can. Coin. Can I see me from here?
That
on.
is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
I'm hoping he drops the key after I knock him
A
out.
famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlisle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlisle.
Check it out. Absolutely.
Well, I don't have a melee weapon of any kind. Oh, wait.
Killer.
Sorry, Phineas. I need it more than you do. Ah, both coins! Disguise as private investigator. Elementary, my dear Diana. Oh, Justin, I can't claim, credit for that. That was the name of the challenge I just unlocked. He's got a coat not entirely dissimilar from 47's. He's already wearing blue rubber gloves. He's got a police badge on a chain around his neck. I guess it's like a certificate of private investigators. And he's wearing a fedora and glasses. Nice shoes. Jeez, I'm not even going to leave fingerprints. Except on that dude's neck.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlisle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive.
Shh.
But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlisle inside. Or I could just cry.
Shit. Okay, I thought she was going to follow me, and that would have been bad, because I need to ditch these weapons. Oh, I can't go into that bush. It's too, sculpted. I'll leave on the other side of the bushes and the man I left unconscious, just in case. Looks like the silver baller is the only thing I have that's illegal. On the one hand, the concealable weapon would have been nice. On the other hand, I don't love the idea of not being able to reload at all and having to use my limited bullets on cameras.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me that she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know.
A lot of
I
Americans
guess I
on
thought
staff
she
here
was
for
gonna
some
read into
reason.
them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. You're like really did a number on you.
Ah, crap. Oh, there it is. Instead of getting patted down, I'll just hop in through the window. Oh, talk to the butler. I think I took too long. In the foyer. Well, Justin, I don't know what to tell you. It's the home of a British aristocrat. It's lots and lots and lots of wood finishing, gold on the edges of paintings, and just so fucking many hunting trophies. Skulls and antlers and heads, mostly deer.
Ah, you must be Mr. Whitman.
All right there.
Madam Carlisle has asked me to be of assistance
You must
to
be Mr. Fernsby.
I trust you've had a good look around. Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
Actually, I just got here, but yes.
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Wait, what the fuck are they talking about?
Hello, sir.
I just realized I don't actually know what the mystery is. I just remember hearing that as a,
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madam Carlisle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow.
Scheduled.
Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madam Carlisle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Oh, that's...
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madam Carlisle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room.
But?
However, Madam Carlisle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room. To my right.
Well...
I wonder what you would do. Attack? Regroup?
That is Alexa Carlisle,
Close the gates
unofficial
and
leader
wait it
of the
out.
Providence Partners, and last one to be alive.
So that probably means she didn't do it. You know, if she just murdered her brother, she would, Oh, I've got a tiny flashlight attached to the glasses. That's very funny.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Zachary's bedroom. The bedroom of Zachary Carlisle, Alexa Carlisle's younger brother and fellow resident of Thornbridge Manor. The room is located on the middle floor of the mansion opposite the graveyard. I was wondering about the funeral part. Yeah, if she just whacked her own brother, there's no way she would be drawing more attention to the day of her own funeral. Oh, that's a lot of booze and pills. Suicide note, but instead of reading that, I need to look around and find the body.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Ooh, he's tugging at his collar. Equip camera. Press left or right to open your inventory and equip the camera. Yeah, I kind of got that. Aim LT, the camera, at the body to scan it. Kind of a shame they only thought of this mechanic in the third one.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Oh my god, he's exactly the right person to solve a murder. There is no one on Earth who has a deep and thorough understanding of murder as he does. In fact, one for the collection. Oh, that is so much booze! Jesus! This one table alone has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bottles, and one of them is empty. Also, it's all foreign stuff. 1 star Texas whiskey, Uru brandy, which could be from anywhere, French wine, Glasnost Russian vodka, like Jana said. Wait a minute, I know that exact bottle. Crown Dry Gin. What is that? because gin is one of my father's drinks of choice, I can tell you that I immediately recognized that bottle as a homage to Tanqueray London Dry Gin, the main difference being that the inset circle isn't white, it's red. Neat! Yes, excellent. I feel very pleased that I was able to recognize that. That makes me wonder if all these other things are based on real brands. I don't know that much about booze. Yeah, sure, let's just sit with the corpse. Assuming that's not a cuck chair at his age, why did he have a chair there? Let's see here. Pick up Zachary's suicide note.
Zachary's suicide note.
Also a sample of handwriting. Sorry. Zachary's suicide note. Suicide note found in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom. It reads, "I am haunted by horrible past choices and their all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her I cannot go on. Goodbye." Signed, Zachary.
So, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
There's a computer there. That won't give me a handwriting sample. Timer. There's a mat in front of the door that has been scuffed towards the middle of the room, which suggests to me that this door opened from the outside last night. I've also seen a bunch of mystery stuff. Lots of books. I don't see anything I can pick up and look at here. Hello? Pull book. Oh, is that a secret passage? Is it a secret passage? It is!
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
So this must be the really nice stuff they're hiding back here. Books and cigar boxes and such. Also rugs. Lots of rugs. This is the button to open. Oh, fuck that. That's a two-way mirror. Someone could have been keeping an eye on Zachary literally all the time with this. Mansion floor plan.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Zachary's bedroom, 4 out of 6 clues found. Secret room. A secret passage connecting a corridor and Zachary Carlisle's bedroom.
I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47.
No, I'm not done yet.
Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
There's also a peephole in the wall here. Looks at the stairs going up, I suppose. Odd thing to keep track of. Okay, yes, good. It does close by itself. Let's close on this. Investigate Zachary's laptop.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Yeah, those are rubber boots, all right. A laptop in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom showing that Zachary was shopping for Wellington boots last night. Interesting. I know that one because I used to know a British guy who would refer to his rubber boots as wellies. Five out of 6 clues. I'm going to hide in the closet just to be thorough and interact with stuff. Nah, I can't use the camera from here. I just can't perv on people with the camera. Alas. Okay. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of How to Hit a Man. We've got to solve a murder and cause a murder. So this is a very unusual situation 47 finds himself in, but I believe he's clever enough to get the job done. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.